Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Hypermarket Simulator as we make our push towards level 85. It is now day 257, and the store is open for your convenience. We are in pretty good shape here. If we take a look at what we have coming up in this next license, it is going to be, if we take a look down here, we are going to get ourselves, what's it going to be? Let's take a look. I believe it's all the appliances. That's where we are. I'm pretty sure. So let's take a look. Yeah, kitchen appliances. $110,000. It's going to get us a whole mess of appliances. So we're going to get a coffee maker, going to get a 2-slice toaster, we're going to get an adjustable shade, going to get a compact espresso machine, going to get an electric kettle, and some other thing that's underneath there that I don't quite know what it is. So we're going to have to take a look and see exactly what that guy is down there, because I do not know. It's hiding behind the requires level 85 side. So we'll see what that is when we get into it. If we take a look at how we're doing on all of our Halloween stuff, as you can see, everything here is gone. The only thing we have left over here, we do still have the skulls. They are still working their way out the door. And if we take a look over here, we still do have some spooky candy boxes, but we have knocked the prices on these things way, way down. So at this point, the spooky candy, we're basically giving it away at 75 cents. And then over here, we've got the Halloween skulls that we're basically almost also giving away at $1. So at this point, I mean, if we can't sell these things now, we're just never going to sell them. I think that's where we are with it. So that's how those things are going. The newest stuff that we brought in is at the end of the last live stream. We got all of the art. So we have these abstract paintings over here that look like feathers. This one's $38. This one's $21.25. We've got our 3 dogs that are in the areas of $10 to $15. And then we have the cat that is $425 because it's a cat. And so being a cat, it's going to be 425 bucks. So it's just amazing that the cat is as expensive as it is. But hey, I'm good with it. I am plenty fine with it. It works for me. So no problem. Everything else in the store is looking pretty darn good. We got our books that also came about is part of the. They didn't tell us that they were going to be in the licenses, but there were some things that were buried in the licenses, including that book there. We also have this book over here, the book Howie, aka Spaymont book, and there is also a new kind of milk that we got as well. We got this sliver shake. Or silver shake or something, some kind of shake is also here as part of our new stuff. So right now we basically have got to get ourselves through a couple more days, and with a couple more days time we will have ourselves at level 85, and we'll have all the new kitchen appliances, which I'm going to be very interested to see exactly what kind of size those things are, because that will determine where they get placed. They may get placed here by our camping stoves and our irons, or they may get placed over here kind of in the middle section here. We may just set up a giant kitchen appliance section here by the lamps. I may do that anyway, but right now I'm just waiting to see exactly how big these things are going to be, because I don't know, and I don't want to commit to a decision until I know what size the things are, and like what kind of storage racks we got to put them in, all that stuff. So we've got a couple options, and we just got to figure out which is going to be the best route at this point. And hopefully we'll get rid of all these skulls. I think I counted at one point we're down to like 200 of them left. If my math was accurate, or we're pretty close to 200 of them. Like if we take a look, this entire level there's 5 there, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 60 in a basically on a layer. So we've got almost 3 complete layers, and then that up there, so we're at about 200 of those things left. And when we had that thing full, we might have had like 400, 500 of them out there, which is why that's like the last thing that we're going to sell here is those. And the candy will hopefully not take too long either, because again, it's 75 cents. I mean, I'd buy it for 75 cents. I don't even know what it is, but I'd still buy it for 75 cents. I mean, how can you go wrong? Even if it's nasty, I mean, you haven't lost much. I mean, you've lost 75 cents. So that's not that big of a deal at that point. Let's go back here, take a look at our plants. Apparently, everything is okay with our plants. They did change it as of the last update. They did change it so that the banana plants and the fiddle leaf figs do go 4 to a box, which is wonderful. And they did change it to where these lamps here, these guys, which were always just 2 in a box, are now 20 in a box, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm very, very happy about that. So yeah, they're now 20 per box on those guys. So we never run out of those things again. Unfortunately, the dog houses are still only 1 to a box. And we're probably out of them again. Yeah, we are. Our dog houses. So yeah, those are still only 1 to a box. And if it were not for the fact that the Christmas update was going to be arriving very soon in the game, I would probably start setting up a bunch of dog houses over by where all the seasonal stuff was. But I do believe that as of the time of this recording, which is by the time you see this, it'll be November 13th. Yeah. So, will it? Or is it already? No, it'll be November 14th. So I believe that the Christmas update is coming on November 15th, or at least that's what I'd heard. So I don't quote me on that because I don't want to be quoted incorrectly. But I think that that's what had been discussed. And with that being the case, then that just means that we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff that we are going to start putting into our seasonal section, which is currently wide open. Right now, just looking for a couple more dog houses that I can set up here, just to get this full again. And they'll take care of the rest of that, so that's fine. We got 3 of them up there. That's plenty good. I've not really been ordering anything right now, just because everyone is busy stocking all kinds of things, and there wasn't anything that I really needed to order. Because we gotten everything back to kind of full in our last offline session. So I don't want to go and get stuff that they could be stocking and end up just having some extra laying around that we don't want. Other than t-shirts, I think I'm good on all the t-shirts. I don't think that I've got a problem getting t-shirts. There's always a need for t-shirts. So we will go ahead and get all of these, because it's very, very rare that we end up in a position where we have too many t-shirts. And there's all kinds of places where they could put them in the event that we did order too many. So that's not going to be that big of a deal. Other stuff. Lamps, probably should check the lamps again, because we do run out of lamps very, very quickly around here. So let's go back here, take a look. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. And I really want to get some more of these lamps, because these lamps are only like 4 to a box, and I feel like I want to get another set of those there. Maybe. I might do that once we get those brought into the brought in here. Because right now, yeah, we only have we only have stock capacity for 12, and we can get I don't know how many of these we can actually get on one of these pallets. It might be 16. I think it's only 16, because I don't think that they go 3 high. But these things sell pretty darn well. And with that being the case, I'm going to probably double this up. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm going to drop it right over there. So I've got two storage racks for these particular lamps, and that's probably pretty good. I think there's another one I could probably do that with. I could probably do it with these honeycomb lamps, because we do go through a bunch of them, but I do not have another storage rack for that. So maybe while I don't have anything going on, I might go ahead and just buy another storage rack and bring that in, because we do have some time here to just do some random stuff. So another storage rack, another one of these wide guys. Let's go ahead and grab one of them. Run all the way over here. Run! And bring it in. And we'll set it up over next to the other one that we've got there. That would seem to make the most sense. I don't always make sense, but wherever I can, I normally try to. So this is going to move down. So let's move this out of the way just for a second. Go ahead, pick this up, open it up, and we're going to drop it right here. And then move this one right to there. And then I can take one of these honeycomb lamps, put it there, order 3 more of these boxes. So that way we have basically 24 of these in back, or in storage, and then we'll have 24 of these also available in storage. Because I think everything else is more than 4 to a box when it comes to lamps. So I don't really need to do that kind of same strategy with any of the other lamps, at least not that I can recall. Might as well go ahead and get all those speakers there. Get a couple boxes, as Cozy loves it when I order 20 things and then say I got a couple of them. So that's always good. Yeah, it's 20. That's a couple. In some world, that's a couple. It's a bunch of couples, but it's a couple. All right, kettlebells, get some of them. More dog beds. I really need to move these dog beds at some point. Get them over here somewhere, just so they're closer to all of our pet products. I don't know when I'll do that, but at some point, it's way down there on the list of things to do. Like way down there. It's in the list of 100 priorities, that's probably about 96 on the list, so we're not too worried about it. That's a maybe at some point. If we really get bored, we'll maybe do something about that. I am going to go here, and I am going to immediately flip the closed signs that way. As soon as the last customer leaves, we will end the day and get ready for another one, because we don't need to have the place stay open any longer than that. We'll do a full restock as we're doing all of the placement of the new products at the end of day 258. We're still going about 6 days per level at this point in time. That has been a constant for a while here. Just 6 days gets us a level, and I'm assuming that's going to probably stay the same way going forward from here. It may actually get to be a little bit less than that, possibly, because we are at the point now where we're getting about 700 and it's I think I've seen like 740 customers, which is greater than 700 in the store at one point in time. We seem to be consistently over 700, and I've seen the number. There we go, 742, just like that. So it is starting to grow. And hopefully it won't be too much longer. We'll be closer to 800, but that may take until we get up to level 90. We'll see how it goes. So this is going to be the final day before we get the new license, so let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. It is day 258. 258 days, and the store is open for your convenience. I need probably 3 boxes of window chicken. Go ahead and start doing these one at a time, just so we don't overload the thing. But I got a feeling 3 is going to work. Yeah, 3 is going to work. I'm not worried about that, because this entire second shelf here can get filled. And then they'll come over here and restock the last of it, and I won't even be in their way. No, they're going to take the box and go ahead and put it away, because of course they are. Why they did that, I don't know, but they did. So I'm hoping that they didn't throw that in some random place. They threw that in some random place. And I had some leftover window chicken on top of that. So they took the window chicken and they put it into some weird spot. And now I'm going to have to go and hunt it down, because I definitely saw her walk this way with it. So where did they put it? If I was a box of window chicken, where would I go? Where is it? It can't be anywhere around here. I mean, these are normally always full. Oh, great. Oh, where did my lovely restocker throw some window chicken? That is not where it's supposed to be. None of those are it. How about over here? No. Over here. There it is. I knew I'd find it. So, there, that's not where that goes, ma'am. Oh, I love my restockers, but every once in a while they do a dumb thing. So it's all fine. We're good. We got it. It's all good. Not to worry. Everything's okay. We're all good. Let's take a look and see what we can buy, just so that way I can kind of start working on getting more grocery stuff ordered here. So this is dangerous as well, because I do have people over here stocking vases, and this could lead to a problem if I'm ordering while they're stocking. But I mean, there's plenty of space here, so it wouldn't be the world's worst thing. We do have plenty of extra stock area there for it. Lamps, we need a bunch of these again. And then we got all these filled now. So all those spots are full. And how are we doing on speakers and whatnots? Speakers and our other electronics. Wine and beer, pretty darn good. Just need some Elder Gnome beer. Plants probably need a bunch of them, would be my guess. It's been a while since we looked at them. And yes, it is true. All of our art is still doing pretty good. All of our frames are hanging in there pretty well. Could use some of our mini barrel cactuses. Let's go ahead and get those. And now at this point, given the fact that they're out there stocking all the boxes, we should be good to get all this. That was the thing I was trying to do. I was trying to distract anyone from doing anything with our perishables so I could reorder those and not have it be any kind of a problem. And I think at this point that was a successful adventure. Let's take a look back here. See what we need here. Of course, dog houses. I'm sure that I don't have any out here. Oh, we got one, so that's good. I was sure I was out of them, but no. Lo and behold, we did actually have one left. That's a good thing. Let's take a look. Other things that we need to order. So far, so good with all the grocery. Okay, probably just because they haven't had a chance to go over there and grab too much of it. That would be my guess. Let's go ahead and order one of each of those, because only one box fits on each of those shelves. So I've got to really be careful with ordering those. Otherwise, I'm going to have them everywhere. Kettlebells, we can use both of those. Shirts, we're probably at the point where a whole bunch of people just threw these up on the shelves because it's not their top priority. And as a result, our t-shirt stocker is probably not had a chance to go in and get all those taken off the shelves and put it onto the sales floor. We're still working on getting this candy out of here. Can we get it down to one shelf? Are we at that point? We're getting close. Not quite there yet, but we are getting darn close. Or maybe we will. Maybe it'll work. Nope, not quite. We're down to one facing of it on the second shelf, so it's almost there. Not quite. We're not quite yet down to three facings of the skeleton of the skulls, or we might be at this point, because we do have a bunch of people that are ordering from the front. So let's see. Can we get this down to three? I'm going to try. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, we're going to get there. It's going to work. So we're down to under 180 of these guys now. That's it. Just only 180 left. That's it. It's perfectly fine. No problem. How are we looking on beer and whatnots? I need both of those. Now, here I better be careful, because I did see one of the restockers walking by with one of those, and I don't know what they had. So I'm going to be a little bit careful with that. I am also going to get a garbage can and throw it here in this corner, just to help maybe make that trip a little bit shorter for anyone that has a empty box in their hands. I mean, there's a bin that's on the opposite side there, so yeah, it's not like it's that big of a deal. But you know what? They're only $300, and I've got $3.5 million. So why not? I mean, it's really, it doesn't cost much to maybe save some people a few steps. And we'll just go ahead and just drop it right over here. Yeah, I've got one over there too. So we're just going to have them everywhere. It's fine. Or in a number of places. So right about there. Cool. I only did that because I looked at it and I'm like, okay, I got to put up some of these honeycomb lamps, and I don't want to have to run all the way around to get rid of the empty box because I'm lazy. So if I can minimize my running, I'm going to do that. And if I can just throw the box into the corner, even better. Because it seems like our lamp guy is busy. And if he's busy, then I will do what I can to help out and get some of these things stocked. I don't do this all the time, but any time I have an opportunity, I'll normally try and make a difference in this place. If I can do it and not cause any damage. That's always the big thing. Because these will all go up. So we can get 24 of them on this pallet. So that's why it's good to have that much in stock here, basically. 2 of these racks will completely refill that floor pallet. That's kind of where we are with that. We are also now at level 85. We are 10 customers away now. So we will have to see what it's going to be like. We will go ahead, close the day out. There it is, another achievement acquired. Level 85. Holy cow, that's a lot of levels. So when we get close to the end of the day, we will reopen the store. But for now, we're going to close it up and try and thin out the herd so that way we can... The herd. It's a nice name for your customers, Rusty. It's the herd. We're gonna thin out the customer contingent and see if we can get a bunch of this stuff ordered without too much happening in the process. That restocker really needs to get out of my way. There he is. Much better. So let's see. License number, I don't even know what. It's another $110,000. Kitchen appliances or ketchup apocalypse. It's one of those. And let's see what we've got. So if we go here, this is going to be home and decoration. And it's going, nope, it's not. It's going to be under household and utilities. And is it kitchen tools? There it is. So these are the things. So we've got coffee makers, toasters, espresso machines, electric kettles, microwave ovens, and stand mixers. So I'm going to guess that all of these are going to go on a shelf. Oh man, we're already near the end of the day. Okay, so let's reopen the place. That really didn't do me any good, closing up the door, closing up the place, because we were already near the end of the day. So now I'm going to keep it open so that way we can just have everything continue on through the night, basically. The restockers love it when I keep them here all night long as part of a new restocking thing. They're really fans of it. But anyway, if we take a look at this again, so kitchen tools. Given the fact that there are 24, 32, 24, 40, and 12, well, those 4 I think for sure are going to go on a shelf. I'm confident of that. The 6 and the 12, I don't know. So we'll have to see. But the good thing is that there are only 6 appliances there. So these may go into... They may go here, and they may go... I'm trying to figure out how I want to set them up is the big question. Or do I put them over here? Do I put them here by where I've got my cups? That may be another option. So I got my cups here, and I can maybe set up 6 shelves, like, kind of right here. And maybe I could even make it 8 shelves. But if I made it 8 shelves, then I'd have to move the cups, and then it'd have these racks that don't have anything in front of them. So we won't get that ambitious yet. But I may set up 6 racks right here for all of this. So let's, and I'm going to get a couple of storage racks. So let's get 2 storage racks first. So let's go with that. 2 storage racks. Because again, I'm assuming that these are going to fit on regular storage racks, given the quantity that is there. I'm hoping I'm right. We shall see. So I'm going to set this up right here and then grab this guy, set it up right here. So going to just cheese it a little bit. So there's those, and we're going to order these things one at a time. I really need to move this because it keeps on trying to grab the box behind it, and that's not working for me. So, kitchen tools. First one, coffee makers, is a big box. So no, that's not going to work. Okay, so maybe... All right, so we're going to need a... Well, let's just put that here for now. That's fine. I can set those there. That's why I've got that space. We can get through this. Next one up is the toasters, also in a big one. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put that there. Next up, we've got the espresso machines. And that's going to go there. If I can get over there. There. All right. So none of these are actually going to go in those storage racks, is what I'm learning here. That's fine. You see, this is why we do these things. Just to find out where I can screw up. And that is where it is. Electric kettles. Right here. Okay, cool. Next up, we've got the stand mixers, or no, the microwave ovens. Only 6 to a box. And then lastly, we've got the... What do we got here? Let's take a look. It was the stand mixers. That was the last thing we got. All right, so there we go. Stand mixers. Now, these are all here. And I've got 2 extra storage racks that are doing me absolutely no good. So I will pack them up, put them in the back, because we will use these at some point. I will probably lose them. But we will go ahead, pack these up, throw them back here. And now we have to see exactly what size shelves these things go on. So let's push that right up against the wall. And I can use the floor racks as a for example on these things. Or I can just get some... and I do have some other shelves back here that I could try as well. But I don't think I have... do I have the shelves that I would want to use here? I might have one. I think I've got a shelf 2 racks around here somewhere. That's what I was looking for. A shelf 2 rack. So let's see what these guys are going to be like if I do this. So starting with this. Those coffee makers. That might work on there. Okay, so that's a good option. Possibly. If we go here and get rid of that, that could work there. Okay, that's another good option for that. The compact espresso machines also might work well there. So we'll go with that as an option. Let's take a look at these guys. The electric kettles. I mean, I guess I could... maybe I'll just do all this. Maybe I'll do this with all these. I mean, I'll get 5 more shelf 2 racks, and I'll give each one of those their own dedicated shelf. And then I will put those all, potentially, all over here. And then I just got to find a place to put those racks, which is going to be in the back somewhere, because I'm running out of space. So, yeah, I guess I will set those, the storage racks for these guys back here and just start throwing all this stuff way back there. So this is all going to go over to this corner or over to that middle. Just get all this out of the way. I've got a random fridge. I'm sure I had a reason for having a random fridge at some point in time. Don't know what it is now, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's fine. Not to worry. All right, then that will go over there. These are the extra chairs that I had when I had my giant book nook, and then I ran out of space, and so then we had to get rid of the chairs. Eventually, we will be able to sell all this stuff, and it will be a very, very happy day. A very happy day. Now, I'm just going to take these storage racks that already have this stuff on them and throw these in the back. So let's go ahead, just move these to the back. I'll buy 6 more to put back in my... okay, so I really want those kind of over here if I'm going to have all that stuff here. So do I have space over here to put these? I can. So what do I have there? I've got some timber ornaments. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll set 3 of them over here, so that means that I didn't need to move all that stuff there, because it served me no purpose. It's okay. And I was saying something else, and I can't even remember what it was anymore. So it must not have been important. All right. All those guys have nothing to do. I hear nothing going on in the store, so we're at the point now where it's Rusty doing a whole bunch of stuff, and my restockers are standing around looking silly. So before we get into the rest of this, we will go ahead, order a bunch of product, and get our restockers working again. And then, yeah, at some point I will order more of these storage racks to put out here for when we have more seasonal stuff. So yeah, we'll put 3 here. That'll be fine. Now, I do need to move this. I don't even know why I've got that there. That really doesn't need to be there. Let's move that all the way down. That really shouldn't even have those in there, but it's because I ordered too many. That was the problem I had there, so that was a me thing. So these kettles, and I will have to assign someone to stocking all this as well. That's going to be a thing, for sure. Because otherwise they will never get stocked. People are going to be like, Rusty, we got too many other things to do in here, so I'm not going to worry about these. You can do whatever you want with them, but I'm not going to stock them unless you absolutely tell me to do so. So I'm going to have to pick a random person, pick a random stocker in the store who just happens to be walking by the things and go, oh, are you doing anything? Oh, congratulations. You're now my appliance restocker. And they'll be very unhappy with me, and it'll be fine. This is the way it always goes in this store. Since the beginning of time, that's the way that we've run in this place. All right, so there's that. Now we will go ahead. I'm going to run through here real fast, give the restockers something to do, because they have nothing going on. So let's order all the stuff that we don't have. Give them plenty of product to work on. This will take a couple of minutes to do. Let's see, what do we need there? Need some Mises. Need some keyboards. How are we doing on these? You can order a bunch of these just to give them something to restock, which is fine. A whole bunch of boxes. That'll keep them busy. All the wines. All the beers. Ice Dwarf. And Elder Gnome. Okay, so there's all that. Nothing there. I don't know if I took care of the vases. I don't know if we even need any vases. I don't think I did these. I'm going to say no. I don't believe I went over there. All right, so there's all that. Now let's make our way over here. Need some cups. More cups. Probably need t-shirts galore. Surprisingly enough, we don't need midnight black t-shirts. That really shocks me. It seems like we always need all the t-shirts. We do need a few books. So there's that. Kettlebells. Get a few of those. Alright, so there's all that. Let's check in the back for our plants. I don't know if I did anything with the plants. I don't think so. Picture frames. Yeah, I don't think I did anything with the plants. I don't think I got over here. Alright, so there's all that. And mini globes. And I don't think I did anything with my perishables. I know I didn't, because they would have been stocking that. So yeah, this will definitely keep them going while I get all this new stuff put out there. Alright, so there's that. Let's take a look here. Dog houses, of course. Kitty litter boxes. A whole bunch of toilet paper. I'll think that was 16. That was a couple. And groceries. So I've ordered like 100 boxes. That'll definitely keep them going for 4 minutes. That's fine. And some dog food. How about back here? How we looking? Everything there is good. Cereal and some bread, some of that. Over here, we're good. Mayo, cakes, bottom cakes. We need all the flour, as always. Flour is always a priority item in the store. Lots of bakers in this town. Okay, so I think that does a pretty good job for us. So now, I need to buy. Oh, and I had all this stuff delivered there. Oh, no. Oh, mistakes were made. I forgot about that. That's fine. So while they're doing that, now I can just take this and I can run it all the way over here. And they're going to be so seething mad at me, and it's perfect. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. They're like, Rusty, you ordered everything on the wrong side of the store. And I'm like, I know I did. I didn't mean to, but I did it anyway. All right, so we need 5 more of those 2-rack shelves. So let's go ahead. We're going to take this one, set it here. Yeah, this will work out pretty good, I think. I kind of like this here. And we'll set these, we'll set them like this. That's fine. And I'll see what it looks like when we get the other 5 in place here. So we need 5 more of these, which I'm going to have delivered right in front of me, right at where this cone is located. And I'm going to have all of my restockers throw boxes at me while they go by in anger. So it's okay. It'll be good. 5 more of these. Cool. And let's set these up. See what this is going to look like. So if we go here, that's 2. If we go here, how does that look? Is that all right? I mean, that's kind of maybe. I'm trying to see how well that's like centered among our t-shirts. I think that's going to be okay. I might even need to move it out one more, maybe even 2. I'm going to move it out 2 more squares, just so it's not interfering with the t-shirts behind it. Yeah, we'll go like that. I think that'll be okay. And then we'll set up the other 3 right here. That should be good, I do believe. And just like that, back to back. Meanwhile, they're still, yeah, they're almost done with the boxes now. Because again, they are really darn good. Even when I do stupid things, I order the stuff and have it go to the wrong side of the store. They're still really darn good. These guys don't mess around. All right, so there's all that. So now, let's go ahead, grab all the products and start bringing them out one by one and see what this is going to look like here. So we've got, let's see, kettles, microwave ovens, stand mixers, espresso machines, coffee makers. So we're gonna do the espresso machines, the coffee makers, and maybe the kettles on one side. So we'll go like that. I think that'll work. And oh my gosh, that's all that holds. Is that full? That is full. Oh no. Okay, maybe I get 2 of those for espresso machines, because I really don't want to do floor displays on this. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 of these for espresso machines just to start. I might need to end up getting 2 more of those shelves. That'll be fine. This is how we learn. Go 335 on those. Next up, we're going to go with let's see, what did I say? The coffee makers. Let's do the coffee makers. And these can go like that. And how many of these are going to go up here? That's full. So yeah, I might end up doing, maybe I'll do 2 sets of 3 for all these. Or maybe do 2 shelves per box. Maybe that's what we're going to do. I don't know. We'll see. I can order 3 of these. These are going to be $35. Yeah, that'll work. Get 3 of those. Continue on. I think the kettles were next. So yeah, we'll try the kettles out, which were here. Yeah, the electric kettles. And we will put these up over here. And then let's take a few of them, set them up on the other side as well. So yeah, we'll double stack all this stuff, I think. Just like that. Might end up with a whole bunch of kettles, but that's okay. In the process of this, these are going to be, let's see, 24. No, we'll go 23. 23 and a quarter. Let's do that. 3 of those. So now I need to get more of those shelves. And I can't really put them here because that's going to interfere. So now I'm going to move everything over. So now everything's got to go over as far as it can. So we can kind of go to here, I think. And that's got to sit on that line. And can I move it over one more? I think I can move it over one more. Ew, that looks bad. It might be time to jettison the chairs entirely. Do I? Well, let's set these up first. Like this. Just like that. And because we got to get 3 more sets of these shelves. And then see what we've got. Finding the pixel. This may all end up moving over to the complete opposite side of the store. All said and done. But I was hoping that I was going to be able to get all these up on 2 of these shelves. Or on one shelf per item. That is not going to work, though. Oh, where's the spot to grab this thing? There. Okay, so let's get 3 more. Well, we're going to get 6 more of these. These guys are like, oh, we have nothing to do again. It's fine. It's on me. I'm good with it. We'll get this done. So we're going to set these up like this. I want to see what it's going to look like if we have 6 across. What will it be like if we do this? Is it going to be a problem? I don't think so. I think it's going to be all right.
The captain.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click on you. My bad. My bad. So if I go like that, what do we look like here? Is it... it's about good, but man, these chairs are really I'm going to have to move these chairs in a bit, I think. So now I'm just doing dumb stuff. Yeah, let's move the chairs in just a little bit. Who really cares about the chairs? I mean, well, we should care about the chairs. I mean, we got people that love to read. So obviously we got to care about the chairs. It's important in some weird world. Okay, there's that. And now we'll go ahead and set up the rest of these racks right here. We've got microwave ovens, we've got stand mixers, and we've got one other item that I keep forgetting. And we will get all those set up. The microwave ovens, I think we're going to definitely need 2 racks for. Because there are only 6 in a box. So let's see. We've got stand mixers. Okay, we've got the kettles. We've got the espresso machines. Yeah, we got the... the toasters. That's right. The silly toasters. So the toasters will go... Let's see. We got stand mixers. We got toasters. And we got microwave ovens. Well, we'll just put the toasters here. That'll work as a start. So let's go there with those. Some of those over there. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Good idea. And then these are going to be $24.50. Get 3 more boxes of those to keep 3 restockers busy for 5 seconds. Then we're going to go with the, let's see, the microwave ovens. Yeah, let's get the microwave ovens. And again, these I'm hoping are going to go 2 across. They're not. Oh no. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to put these on a floor display. I'm not going to do it. You can't talk me into it. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. I will put them on 2 shelves, even if it means that we don't get that many out here. I'm still not going to take the microwaves and put them on a floor display. I'm just not going to do it. I can hear people wondering right now, Rusty, why don't you do that? I'm not going to because of the way that this game handles floor displays. It's just not going to happen. I'll have it like that and I'll be okay with it. It's not great. I know it's not, but I'm just the fact that you can only have one restocker work on a floor display at a time is more than I can handle. So we're just not going to have that. And then finally, the stand mixers, which again, hopefully these are going to go 2 across on this thing. Please do. Oh, they stack that way. Okay, well, why don't the microwave ovens do that then? Why can't they do that? I don't know. We'll never understand. Is that... Oh, there's still something in there. Oh, okay. I thought that was full. Or I thought it was empty, rather. Now it is. Okay. And then these. We'll go 114. Yeah, that's fine. And 3 of those. Perfect. So all of our appliances there. So we got espresso machines, we got coffee makers, we got kettles, we got toasters, we got microwaves, we've got stand mixers, all there, right by our books and right by our t-shirts, and in the neighborhood of our cups, which is what kind of works there. So you can go ahead, get your espresso, get your coffee, get your kettles, buy your cups right there, presto changeo. The only thing that I don't have over here then is those mug sets. But I don't think I need that. Where are those mug sets for that matter? Where did those mug sets land? I have no idea where those mug sets are anymore. There's some. Oh, you know what? They're still in the store. They went back up on a round again. That's right. They're right here. Those stackable mug sets. So they're in the vicinity as well of all of our appliances. So I'm happy with that. I think that's going to work. I'm going to go with that. So then that means that the next license up, level 86. We are 15 away from level 100. So at level 86, they're not here, Rusty. This is decor. You know this. So the next license up is more pots. So that is going to be more stuff for our garden section. So this is actually planters. So this may not actually be actual plants. This may just be like pots and stuff. And that will all end up going somewhere here in our garden section. Now, at some point, either the garden section is not going to be the garden section anymore and it's going to turn into the beer section, or the beer section is not going to be the beer section anymore and it's going to turn into the garden section. I'm not sure which of those is going to be true, but eventually this is all going to end up becoming one giant room. I think it's going to turn into the entire garden section. And then I might have a beer section and a liquor section somewhere else in the store. But I don't think we're going to be able to have all this be one thing going, or to have it be 2 things going forward. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, that is the next thing up the list. More pots for more garden stuff. But in the meantime, we've got all of our appliances here, right by our cups, right down the road from the mugs, as the store continues to get a little bit bigger and continues to chug towards level 100. That is all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.